Hmm. Woohoo! Wow! Woo! Wee! Wah! Pa! 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 Yo, welcome back to Darkland, my friend. Shoo! Wee! 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 My name is George II. I'm king of Darkland, and I have a magical wand that control the best police of Darkland, the Spionieri Golubiri, and I control also the money because of that, the money of Darkland. Skibidi money bullshit. Today I want to talk to you about spicy food. Yeah, um, I like a couple of spices, to be honest. I like my food a little spicy. I think it makes my life pretty interesting. What do you think about spicy food? But anyway, spicy food in Darkland. You can find a lot of spices here. It's all legal. We have only one rule. You have to be 18 or older. The thing is, life is complicated and we need a tutorial in life. When you're a child, certain food, they're too spicy and they can be dangerous for you. So I'm gonna use my magical wand to avoid that. But after 18, then you're free to eat whatever you want. I'm not gonna waste my time and resources to tell adult people what they can and should or should not eat. Like, it seems so obvious to me that you are sovereign with your body. And it is very immoral for me to tell you what you eat. I don't want to do that. But also, I don't want to waste my time and resources. I have a kingdom to run. It's pretty complicated. If you want to eat spicy, do it. It's none of my business. Listen, what I do care is how you behave, regardless of what you eat. But obviously, being weird is not illegal in Darkland. Being violent, yes. Why am I making this video? I was on Earth the other week on holiday, and it was quite shocking to me. Like, most of the spices, they are illegal. It's so crazy. I was like, what? They are illegal for adult people? Really? Couldn't wrap my mind. Like, they're wasting so much resources to make sure that adult people, they have a hard time getting spices. Like, their police, like, the main focus of the police is just keep the spices away from adult people. No, the food doesn't need to be spicy. Bro, I don't know. It is insane for me. Like, they have like literally prisons full of people because they were like smuggling spicy food. I I don't know what to say. I think it's stupid. I think it's very stupid. I think that's another reason why you should come to Darkland. It's a much also safer place. Because of this fact that certain spices, they are illegal. There are some cartels, some criminals organization who control production and distribution of just normal spices that you can buy literally everywhere here. They're wasting so much time and resources. One thing that I've noticed is that alcohol is legal almost everywhere. And alcohol is very dangerous. It is legal, obviously, also in Darkland. I have no problem with that. But I've noticed it's legal on Earth, like almost everywhere. How come? How come? One thing about alcohol is that, well, first of all, I consider it a little bit of a pleb thing, to be honest. I mean, no offense for the people who like alcohol, but to me it's just a little bit pleb, you know? Like the effects, they're pretty lame, and the damage to your body is pretty big. Like, there's like better ratios out there, you know? So I would consider it more like for a pleb thing, but it's fine. Alcohol has a really interesting properties that you need to keep drinking. You need to keep drinking in order for the effects to stay. Like, for example, sometimes I'm gonna eat some spicy food that it will make my life very spicy for like 12 hours. And these spices, they're so cheap. They are incredibly cheap. It's crazy. And they're much safer than alcohol. But alcohol, hey, you need to keep buying drinks. And it's perfectly legal. Really? Okay. All right. Interesting. Even though it's very dangerous, you know, it can be dangerous. You know, it's like if you know, sometimes it seems like the government of Earth, your governments, they're like some sort of crazy, psychotic, overprotective mother. They wanna shield their children from not eating spicy food. But at the same time, it's like poisoning them, giving them, allowing poison to be in food, and literal poison like alcohol, but you know, people like to drink, obviously. People also like to eat spicy food. We've done this from the beginning of time. Really, I've heard a theory that the whole civilization started because we want to eat spicy food together, and we want to create spices periodically, and alcohol as well. I mean, that's just a theory, and I don't know, but it is plausible. Knowing people, it is very plausible. People like spicy food. They're always like that, and they always will. It is very immoral for a government to tell what adult people can and cannot ingest in their body. I've heard, when I was in my holiday on Earth, I've heard not so long ago, the governments, you tell me if they're true, but I don't know if it's true. It's so crazy. The government force people to eat a new kind of spice that they create, like new fucking crazy experimental spice. They force it, like they said, oh, if you don't eat this, you're gonna lose your job and maybe your grandma is gonna die. Which is totally insane. Like, only, like, I don't know the side effects of this thing, but just the nocebo effect of forcing someone to eat a spice. That's not good. The earth is very dark. I would say it's much more dark than Darkland. Darkland is honest. Come on, join. I don't know if I have anything else to say about spicy food. I guess no. See you next time.